Alright, so this content, for those of you who are listening to this, the following content is just simply my perspective from 30 years, going on 31 years of experience of life when it comes to the topic I'm about to talk to you about. I am not considering this as to be factual in any way. I have done my research. I have done a lot of thinking about it from all different angles. I have spoken with people about it from different points of view. This is all purely my perspective on the following topic that I'm about to start talking about. Keep that in mind. If anything I say in here offends you in any way, shape, or form, bear in mind that is not my intent. If you wish to report this video for whatever reason, feel free, but you are doing so for no reason at all whatsoever, because I am in no way, shape, or form trying to offend anybody, but I am exercising my freedom of speech here. So now that you guys have heard this first part of the video, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. The topic of this video is where I stand on the idea of LGBT, gay pride, all that other stuff. What triggered me to make this video is I was playing a game, and there was a lot of people who support LGBT, I guess, in the game at the time I was playing. And when they mentioned Happy Gay Pride Day or something like that, I simply just shared in a much briefer setting what I'm about to share in this video, and they took the absolute worst possible offense. I mean, I might as well have been talking about some other religion like Wicca to a Christian, because they just went bonkers. And they even reported me, and then all of a sudden now I got like this notification in the game. It said basically I violated a code of conduct, I guess. So apparently I was abusive in the chat, but I didn't curse, I didn't disrespect anybody. It just goes to show that you can't, I guess, when you're around certain people, you can't speak your mind. So if you are a listener of this video and you support LGBT or gay pride, you probably should stop watching right now so you don't get offended. Consider this your warning. If you want to hear what I have to say regardless, feel free. So let's get right into it. I do not support LGBT/gay pride. I find it to be no different than pedophilia or some other kind of bizarre attraction like to animals or, stuff like that. Okay, I have actually known people who have been gay, and I've heard their points of view. They truly believe it was something they were born with, and it's true. It is. Attraction, regardless of what it is, natural or not, is something you're born with. It's something that's no different than the color of your skin, be it you're white, black, whatever. You're born with these conditions. Pedophilia, the attraction to children. Adult having attractions to children, that is also something you're born with. And we consider that wrong, and it is. But why? It's an unnatural attraction, right? An adult should not have an attraction to a child, now should they? It's just not right, right? But yet, since the 60s on up, it's okay for us to have unnatural attractions that are not considered natural as well, like guys to guys and girls to girls. I mean, think about it. The human race lives on because man screws woman, right? Not man screws man, not woman screws woman. Man screws woman. Not man screws little girl, not woman screws little boy. It's man screws woman. So the moment you deviate from that path, it's an unnatural attraction. It's as unnatural as, being attracted to an animal. So what I'm trying to say is that we are not defined by what we're born with. We're defined by our actions. All your life, you're going to be called all kinds of nasty names or good names. Some people are going to call you smart, others are going to call you stupid. Some are going to call you skilled, others are going to call you retarded. I mean, at the end of the day, all these names are completely Like my opinion here, they're all a matter of perspective. So that's something that people don't seem to understand, you know? It's all a matter of perspective. All I know is that when I think of gay, I feel very uncomfortable. When I think of pedophilia, I feel very uncomfortable. It's something I was born with. I obviously was born feeling like, hey, this is not right. So just as a gay person was born with this tendency of feeling that it's okay to basically screw another person of the same gender, so too was I born with this. And anyone else out there that feels the same way as me also, or the same way as you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So how is one defined? They're defined by their actions, their choices. You're only a pedophile if you act on it. You're only gay if you act on it. You're only straight if you act on it. You're not defined by what you're born with. That might be hard to believe because, you know, a black person is black because they have black skin. But even then, I mean, it's a matter of perspective. I know it might seem crazy, but it's the truth. So, what I'm trying to say, the point of this video, is that just because you're born with something unnatural doesn't give you the right to act on it. And one of the things that's really been bugging me is this huge movement with LGBT and the gay pride, because, you know, they're taking great pride in the idea that they have unnatural things, like it's okay to do it. You know, they're only shunned because they acted on it. Think about it. If you're born gay but you never act on it, then you're never gonna be shunned. People can't shun you if they don't know about it. Because I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I'm not gonna disclose the person's identity, but I know somebody right now in real life who has pedophilia, but he never acts on it. Never. And I've known him for 10 plus years. So, like, we talk on the phone every so often. I'm the only one he's told that secret to. And yes, I got his permission to mention that in this video. But again, I'm not disclosing his identity. So let me ask you folks, is he a pedophile because he was born with these attractions? He's never acted on it. I'd say he's not. Because he has never, ever acted on it. He's never, ever touched children inappropriately. Ever. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know about you all, he's not a pedophile. And since nobody knows about it, he has plenty of friends. And they don't even know about it. And they're his friend. If they found out, they'd probably immediately think, oh, he's a pedophile, even though he's never acted on it. Because it's fear. Because they're afraid that he would. Even though I know firsthand, because I know him really well like the back of my hand, I know he won't. So, you're talking to somebody who knows people who has unnatural attractions. So believe me, if you're listening to this and you're gay, I get it. You have something you were born with, and you're afraid, and you've been afraid probably for years to let anyone else know about it. That doesn't give you the right to start protesting and acting like, hey, I'm proud to be gay. No, that's not right. Your pride is coming from your shame. Pride is not the opposite of shame. It is the source. True humility is the only antidote to shame. That's an Uncle Iroh quote from Avatar. Look it up. You don't believe me. So yes, you were born with something unnatural, but does that really give you the right to act on it? I know it's not easy to keep something like secret like that bottled up inside. Believe me, I would know. But you were born with this, and we all have secrets like that. You're not the only one. So it doesn't give you the right to go acting out and protesting like, hey, accept this, because I'm doing it whether you like it or not. Because that's what creates chaos. There's going to be no order when that crap happens. If this gay movement and everything goes along, how long before pedophiles start rising up and trying to get their own rights? Oh, you think, oh, that'll never happen. But yet, 100 years ago, do you really think people would not have said the same thing about gayness? If you were to say to them, hey, gayness will start being okay in 100 years, how much you want to bet they would laugh? Yeah, right. Just like you're thinking right now when you think of, oh, pedophiles not going to be available. But it will, because apparently it's okay to be gay. So how long before other unnatural tendencies rise? Attractions to baboons or cows, perhaps, while we're at it. You see what I'm telling you, people? If one unnatural thing is okay, then we might as well make them all okay. And it's going to be the undoing of humanity as we know it. That's my prediction. That's my perspective. It might not happen in our lifetime, but it will definitely be in our children's lifetime or their children. It'll be in the future. So, if you're listening to this video, now you know where I stand, and I appreciate you watching. So, have a good day.